based on what Aaliyah just said, with us being this family that we have chosen, what we all still almost went through last time was a form of a phase that could lead up to estrangement. Number one, there's a conflict or disagreement.
Right.
Whether we intended it to be said directly to one another or not, there was a conflict or a disagreement with how things were getting interpreted. And then there was a communication breakdown. We can only do so much in an hour. And now there's this distance. There's this distance that naturally happened. We got off the call. We're all just going, what just happened?
Yeah.
What was that about? What is this group over? Did everything just implode? Did she mean that towards me? Should I be taking that personally? Did I offend her? And then number 4, the resentment and the hurt. Okay, so now we start thinking about these things. And now we start formulating stories, make believe or not, in our minds. We start telling ourselves this story about how things went down for us without even knowing the other person's intention. Attempts to reconcile may or may not happen. All of you just said, you're so busy. Gosh, it's so busy. It's so hard for us to reach Jillian. Aaliyah has to talk to me. I pay her. It's so hard to reach Jillian. It's so hard. And we're just like, is she okay? I want to talk to her. I want to know how she's doing. I want to make sure she's okay from last time. And we just didn't have the opportunity to do that. So now there's potentially just this, attempt to reconcile, but too much space has gone by. And she might be thinking, it's just easier for me not to be in this group and not have to get up early in the morning after working all night and do this group. And then failed reconciliation, where you're just not willing to listen. Or you think my way is the only way. It's my way or the highway. And now there's just no chance of reconciliation. But distance could be a very good thing, I think, in estrangement. The distance of just like, don't open your mouth for a while. Do your own processing. If you're really hurting and you can't do that, we are going to open up our healing course again today. I know you guys have been waiting for us to do that. The wait list has been sitting out there for a while. We're doing that at the end today. But it's just, those things are a signal that you need to do your own work. If you're really taking everything so personally, you've got to start looking at your own stuff. And like Dr. Rue said, she actually likes getting triggered because it means there's something going on that she hasn't dealt with yet. And when you get to the realization of what it is, it's like, oh. But we're playing all of these roles, whether we're related or not. And I think that's an important message too. We play these roles in our other relationships too. How many people live in estranged marriages where you don't even talk to that person? You don't relate to that person. You live in the same house, but you really just don't even have anything in common anymore. I mean, it's not just mother-daughter, mother-son relationships. Estrangement plays out in all of our lives in many different ways.